let's talk about the Modern Basestar. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Every other Basestar I've been able to one-on-one the equivalent colonial ship and win. One-on-one against Mercury class, the Modern Basestar will more or less fight it to stalemate. Unlike their predecessors, these Basestars rely solely on their missile and fighter deployments for protection. Additionally, these modern Basestars utilize an organic hull resin, which allows structural damage to be repaired quickly. Like, that's their real awesome ability. They can repair themselves. But they got no guns. So if they do get into melee distance with anything, they're chewed up. One-on-one, they might not be chewed up enough to be destroyed. But even if it's like a 2 cruisers, it would be more than enough to wipe it out. If you want to take down a modern Basestar carrier, you don't need hitting force, you need damage per second. It's not enough to lob a nuke at these things because that won't kill it. But if you pick away at it with 2 small ships very quickly, it will go down. Now, the nukes don't really work well as a weapon on the modern Basestar carriers. They do enough damage. What the fuck is this? A cluster nuke? I mean, I think the nuke... Yeah, the nuke does the most damage. The armor piercer is gonna work. We'll use the nukes. I guess these things can be equipped with any sort of thing. I go with the Modern Raiders. That has been problematic before. I think Vespid bombers are perhaps your better bet for this. And the thing is, we'll be going up against the Mercury. The Mercury has 4 fighter slots as well. 2 assault, or 2 utility, and 2 fighters and 2 nukes. So, yeah, you gotta be smart using the Modern Basestars. And on their own, they're very vulnerable. The regenerating hull is really nice because they would make a really great meat shield, as it were. So you could put perhaps more important, not as durable stuff behind it. Oh, I am diving into that frickin' dust cloud. So because it's got no guns, kill fire control. Just kill it with fire, because it does not make any difference. You're not going to use it. The jump range for the tech bay is kind of nice, and you're not going to need your armory either, really, because I'm not using really any boarding ships with this kind of loadout. So that means all 4 of my other subsystems are maxed out, which is really nice. I'm going to launch the 3 fighter squadrons, and I am going to try to
by your command
into the cloud that impedes squadrons and destroys munitions. Or maybe not duck into it, but kind of hide behind it. That way when it inevitably launches its nukes, it's not going to be a problem. Raiders away. In open space without any sort of environmental hazards, I think this thing might have a couple problems, but that is all right. No. Go ahead and send these guys out now that they've launched. I'm gonna keep these guys at home to defend it. Are they gonna take damage when they go through here? Doesn't really, they don't damage squadron, it just impedes them. And I think I want you to be down a little further. And now these two guys go take out the Mark 7 Vipers. So it just slows it down. Ooh! Nice open space for the dogfight. Nifty. Alright, you guys will stay at those ones a little while longer. The Mark 7 Vipers have an advantage of the modern Raiders. They fly faster, they hit harder, and there's more of them. And they can take more of a beating. For the first time, the Colonials have, like, an edge on absolutely everything. And we're going to try to take out those guys. Oh, this is really awesome music. But this one, I mean, for a guy who relies a lot on space
Hostile
superiority,
unit identified,
as it were. I really don't like these modern Baystars. It's nice that they can repair themselves, but their armor, for the most part, isn't great. And when they do get into melee range of things, which will happen, because it always does happen, they are going to suffer. Because they do. It is what happens.
recalling squadron.
I want you guys to defend. I want you guys to defend that one. Alright, now I need to run. I need those raiders to land and repair themselves. Excellent. And I need you guys to take out the Mark 7 Vipers. This would be actually a really great time for a tactical jump. Later, bitches! What are these Vipers? Look at that, 39. Recall there, fellas. This is going to end up being a really long, protracted fighter battle. And the problem is the Mark 7s are that much quicker.
Target acquired.
And hopefully you guys can distract them long enough. Ah, God, we spent too long far from base, and now there's a Battlestar that's too close. No, 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 damn it, damn it,
Squadron
damn
is
it!
offline.
Okay, what's the Vipers doing? Good lord. 30? No. No, I don't want you guys to... Wait, what? Why can I... Weird. Very weird. Anyway.
Confirmed.
I can do a tactical jump right now. Nice. Probably a great time for it. Let's cause these guys a little bit more headache. Because they're about to launch missiles, I bet. No, they were waiting. Damn it.
Calculating.
Unfortunately, this is kind of the game you play with the Modern Basestar. They're really great at delaying the inevitable.
Squadron is offline.
Oh my god. So, they have, where is the enemy? There you are. They have both their squadrons, both their assault raptors, and both nukes. I'm gonna lose this one.
Confirmed.
I honestly don't know how you're supposed to use these things one-on-one. I don't think you can. They are really annoying to deal with, because again, I can just jump away, force you to spend your munitions, force your fighters far away, and slow down a fight, but I can't fight on my own very well. One wing of raptors and one wing of bombers now isn't going to be able to help me win. I mean, its maneuverability is good enough, and like the hacking is kind of nifty, but the thing is, to get close enough to hack, you're a melee distance, and if you're a melee distance of a Mercury, it's just gonna pound you to death. Time for another tactical jump, I guess. And like, that's its game. Lure in guys and then jump away. Bye! And with all those like colonial air superiority in the airspace superiority in the air, or in space, as it were. Oh, look at that. There's a couple nukes. That's problematic. That's just a nebula. It waited till it got a clear shot. I'm gonna need my modern raiders out to defend myself. Cool.
Confirmed.
And then I will tactical jump again in 2 turns. Once the nukes are gone, I'll recall the raiders, jump away. Again, it's just, it forces a stalemate, this thing. Now, in universe, I get it. It was supposed to be like a thing that hacked systems and like did a bunch of really destructive stuff through backdoors because of Baltar and shit. But in game, if there wasn't that kind of MacGuffin or Chekhov gun or plot convenience, plot armor of these things hacked this Battlestar from like infinite range, and now we can't do anything about it. Smart money would be to jump further away from said nukes. I don't know how far the range is on a nuke. And my modern raptors are dead. Cool. Or raiders are dead. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Not cool. At this point, I got nothing to defend myself. I can I can attack, I can lob nukes, but the nukes won't go anywhere because the Vipers will shoot them down. And my Vespid bombers are useless in a dogfight. This thing is really good at stalling a game. It's good at being a distraction and a meat shield, and while yes, in universe the hacking that it did was terrifying, the range of the hacking is only 50 units. So the hacking that these things did on such a grand scale in the TV series isn't happening right now in the game. It can't. And one of these times, yeah, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. I don't think I can overclock navigation.
Distribution complete.
Or, well, overclock more than it is. So those nukes are going to be up my ass in one turn. And I will be dead. Oh my god. Well, let's try this, I guess. This isn't gonna work, but it might be funny to see what the nukes do. Because the nukes are right there, because I think I don't jump immediately. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe that worked. But
projectiles bearing constant.
But the problem is, now the nuke is heading my way still, and I might as well ram into it at full speed. Yeah, this thing sucks. I hate it. It can't hold its own on its own, unlike other Baystars, and its armor isn't all that great, and the regenerative hull plating is nice and annoying, but eventually they're gonna be able to like in this case, eventually they're going to be able to just throw enough shit at you in which you die. On the other hand, I think I'm pretty sure I just shrugged off. Yeah, I just shrugged off 2 nukes. And I am repairing myself at a rate of 24 hull points a second. Nice. I guess the secret to dealing with this Basestar is you'd want to cripple its subsystems. So right now they're doing a number on my hangar, and that's fine, because I don't care about my hangar right now. And I can just do another tactical jump. Voila! Later, bitches! Get me away, lets me repair my engineering bay more effectively, and which lets me restore my hull more effectively, etc, etc, etc. And I just keep jumping around the map. And I could do this all day. I could do this for hours. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so these things, they need maybe not an escort because they're very good at keeping themselves alive. But they certainly need like a cruiser or a gunship or even an Argos or just something that can pack a bit more of a wallop. And I guess the thing is, with all the fighter support this thing can muster, you could perhaps use a Cylon ship that doesn't have any raiders or any sort of fighters. So you use your fighters to cover your Basestar as well as cover the ship that kind of can bring the hurt, and all your Basestar has to do is sit there, look pretty, and absorb missiles. But on its own, nah, fuck this. I don't have the patience to force a stalemate with a computer for an hour.